Porsches, Lamborghinis, and Range Rovers might be the head-turners for many around here, but compact electric cars practically make most of the sense. With their manageable body proportions to scoot around cities, effective driving range, and affordable price tags, these small electric cars have rapidly taken the biggest market share. Before we start, if you want to see more about the hot happenings in the car industry, why not like and subscribe to our channel? And don't forget to watch till the end because the hottest one comes last. Fiat 500. When it comes to small electric cars, the Fiat 500 is one of the most recognizable cars on the market. Especially if someone is taking their first dip into the electric market, Fiat 500 is a great choice for its portability, style, and solid build quality. It has two battery options, a 24 kilowatt-hour battery with a 94 horsepower motor and a stated range of 118 miles, or a 42 kilowatt-hour battery with a 117 horsepower motor and a 199-mile WLTP rating, which sounds efficient when you're traveling between suburbs, city centers, or even highways. Its compact design, precise turning radius, and light steering helps the Fiat swiftly navigate around the crowded city streets. Another appealing feature is its interior space. Surprisingly, taller people will find ample headroom, and the seats allow for good forward, backward, and up and down mobility. Sitting in the cockpit, it doesn't seem like a cramped one and provides all the practical gadgets at your fingertips. Unlike other EVs that hugely depend on bigger screens for managing functions, the Fiat 500 has physical knobs, switches, and buttons, which makes it more reliable. But don't think that it has all obsolete technology. Instead, it has all the utility functions, including the Android Auto, Google Mapping, sound system, and others. Where this EV gives you a choice to opt for bolder hues, it also disregards rumblings of an internal combustion engine. It is nimble, quick, and quiet. You can switch between 3 drive modes, normal range and Sherpa, to personalize speed and kick. Also, its regenerative braking automatically kicks in while idling. So if you're looking for some wallet-friendly electric car, Fiat 500 could be a perfect pick. Moving on to the next one. Dacia Spring. Dacia has sold over 150,000 Springs since its launch in 2021, and the company is happy to say that it is the third best-selling EV to individual consumers. Spring is a rebadged version of Renault City ZE and is keeping a low price due to its manufacturing in China. It's an A-segment car that comes under the same league as Kia Picanto or Toyota Aygo X. It creates a clear boundary against all the oversized, excessively powered SUVs that are tearing up the ozone. It's tiny, pocket-friendly, and way less than a ton. A modest 26.8 kilowatt-hour battery is standard with every Dacia Spring model, but you can select between 2 different motor outputs, 44 horsepower, electric 45, or 64 horsepower, or electric 65. Its 0 to 60 mile an hour takes 19.1 seconds, where both of these models come with the same driving range of 140 miles and the same top speed of 78 miles per hour. With its smooth suspension and tight turning steering, this smart EV does an excellent job while roaming around city with bumpy roads and potholes. When it comes to the interior, it looks basic but modern with a variety of textures blended with fabric upholstery. The hexagonal steering wheel, Y-shaped AC vents, and bronze trim add a vintage flair to the cabin space. Spring's interior looks pretty sensible in city traffic as its driver's seat is positioned high for providing a good road view. With relatively taller windows, narrow pillars, and decent legroom, this compact car looks viable for urban commutes. Also, it comes with a wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a navigation system to keep the driver well aware of the routes. Where its rear parking sensors, rear view camera, and other driver assistance features like lane keeping assistance, speed limit recognition, a driver attention alert system, and autonomous emergency braking are there to keep the occupants safe. Even though Spring is practically a small car, it still provides a decent boot space and a lot of storage space to keep your gloves and documents safe inside. Mini Electric. The Mini Cooper Electric blends iconic design with eco-friendly performance. While its tiny size and nimble handling, it's ideal for negotiated, congested urban areas. Despite its fun driving dynamics, this electric car boasts impressive acceleration and range. The entry-level Cooper E has a 40.7 kilowatt-hour battery capable of covering 190 miles. You may fast charge at up to 75 kilowatts for a 28-minute 10 to 80% time. Your battery capacity will grow to 54.2 kilowatt hours if you choose the Cooper SE, giving you a range of up to 250 miles. Don't underestimate its smaller demeanor. The Cooper E produces 187 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.3 seconds. Now, you might be thinking, what about the interior, right? Classic and sport trims get a mostly black dashboard, while Exclusive gets a more interesting houndstooth knit for the dash and most of the door cards. It looks nice, but parents will undoubtedly question how easy it will be to clean up once their children have gotten their grimy paws all over it. Mini's quality feel is mainly reliant on fabric wrapping and a firm feel at regular touch areas. Unless you have the Level 1 option pack, which is standard on the SE, you'll have to rely on the central screen to see your speed. Cars with the bundle receive a head-up display, which makes checking your speed less distracting. Before you choose between the trims, get to know that SE gets a Level 1 pack, which is standard but optional on the E. This package includes adaptive headlights, keyless entry, folding auto-dimming door mirrors, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, heated front seats, a handy head-up display, and wireless smartphone charging. Level 2 has more advanced driver assistance features, a Harman Kardon radio, a panoramic roof, and tinted windows. Level 3 is only available on Sport or SE exclusive models and includes ventilated electric memory seats with massage and an interior camera accessible via an app, augmented reality navigation displayed on the touchscreen, a 360-degree camera, and 5G compatibility. Finally, our verdict is that yes, it's small inside and additional doors would be more practical, but you would seriously be surprised with its compact driving style. Honda E. Even though Honda ended the production of its smart EV, Honda E still ranks in our list for its adorable look and ease of driving. It stands out for its sleek styling and clever technology, making it an appealing choice for urban commuters. Its extensive range enables drivers to effortlessly navigate city routes, while its stylish cabin gives comfort and convenience. Honda isn't following suit with the E. The E is built on its own rear-drive architecture, taking advantage of the compactness and dynamic capabilities of an electric engine. Honda chose a rather tiny 35.5 kilowatt lithium-ion battery pack that's gross capacity. We usually mention the usable capacity, which is probably around 28 kilowatt hours. According to Honda, the more powerful 152 horsepower E Advanced weighs approximately 3,400 pounds, which is 66 pounds more than the base 134 horsepower version. The Advanced weighs around 300 pounds more than the Mini SE, but the Honda has more interior room and 4 doors. Its cabin style may be regarded as retro-futuristic, with wood on the top of the dashboard and gray cloth trim reminiscent of 1980s Japanese cars. Honda also installed wall-to-wall screens, a continuous row of 5 digital displays spanning the front of the cabin. The E lacks standard door mirrors. A computerized dashboard in front of the driver displays basic information such as speed, charge level, and a rate of power transfer in or out of the battery. In the middle, two 12.0-inch touchscreens control the infotainment system. When the car is stopped, you can use aquarium mode to fill the screens with pretty virtual fishes. Similar to the Mini SE, the Honda puts enjoyment ahead of maximizing range. Michelin summer tires are mounted on the 17-inch alloy rims instead of the low-grip eco rubber that is typically seen on junior EVs. This E has a remarkable lack of harshness and noise, being almost silent even when accelerating to its maximum potential. It drives with a precision that is recognizable from the company's internal combustion vehicles. The chassis responds linearly, the steering is precise, and the grip levels are very strong. Accelerator pedal provides instantaneous surge. Performance is quick at urban speeds but slows down above 60 miles per hour. This E will travel at 75 miles per hour or even faster, but you will have to watch as the range display rapidly decreases in comparison to how many miles the odometer adds. According to Honda, the maximum speed is 90 miles per hour. Despite Honda has ended the E, it is still a fun ride with practical range and sensible technology. Last and the hottest pick on our list is BYD Dolphin. BYD, aka Build Your Dreams, a name synonymous with electric vehicles and infamous for being the Tesla killer. The most recognized player from BYD is Dolphin, a mid-sized electric vehicle which received great praise for its low starting price, outstanding equipment, and reasonable practicality. Consider it a pocket rocket. It may not seem large, but its small size belies its capacity to provide users with more information than they could have imagined. Competing MG4, Renault Zoe, Peugeot E208, the Dolphin has impressive equipment levels including a 12.8-inch rotatable screen, a 360-degree surround camera, and electrically adjustable vegan leather seats that come standard on even the entry-level vehicle. Starstruck, it is rotatable. With a single button press, the large infotainment screen can transition between landscape and portrait mode, provided that you're not utilizing the landscape-only version of Apple CarPlay Android Auto. There are 4 trim levels for the Dolphin, but only 2 of them have identical battery, power, range, and charging statistics. The top-spec design has 265 miles of range and 204 horsepower, while the base Active has 95 horsepower and a range of 211 miles. Further power specs are range 196 to 265 miles, efficiency 3.9 to 4.1 miles per kilowatt hour, battery size 45 kilowatt to 60 kilowatt hour, max charge speed 150 kilowatts, charge time AC 5 hours 0 to 100%, 11 kilowatts 6 hours 12 minutes, 0 to 100%, 11 kilowatt charge time DC, 40 minutes 10 to 80%, 150 kilowatts. Charge port location right side front, power outputs 95 horsepower, 177 horsepower, and 204 horsepower. So these were the top 5 compact electric cars from our side. No doubt our personal favorite is the BYD Dolphin. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure you hit the bell button and remain updated of our next uploads.